Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
Much you've been doing this for close to 6 years. Wow. I didn't know you worked that closely with children, man, and you're helping them out all the time. What do you have to say about that, Shazim, before you go help out some of our children, meaning us and other people listening out there who need to get into the homes?
Well, the children are the future of tomorrow, man. Like you said, a lot of the individuals out there are training the kids to recognize signs throughout the world to actually help better the environment, global warming, to name one. You know, we got to do something better to help ourselves because the next generation is going to be, you know, we can't leave them in misery.
Right. And, you know,
and one of the things one of the kids said was that they want to get out of poverty.
Right.
You know, and that hit me because a lot of kids don't talk about that nowadays.
No, and these are
you don't hear children speaking about poverty.
7, 8, 9, 10. The ages were ranged between 7 and 10 today. The kids that were here.
That tells me that they're seeing things in their home,
right,
which is, you know, not going so smoothly,
right,
because they are wishing for a better life,
right,
they're wishing for a better environment, they're hoping things get better,
right.
And this is, you know, one of the reasons why First Republic is around, believe it or not. I mean, we had a big meeting today about Scott, and he's saying, you know what, we've got to try find more ways to help these people out, especially help them out about their, you know, their finances, not only to look at someone and, you know, look at their credit score, look at their income and say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. It's more, you know, going deeper, diving to the credit and say, how can we fix this issue that you have got? Some people got 1 or 2 issues that we can easily be cleaned up.
In other words, when someone comes to First Republic Mortgage Bankers,
exactly,
not just saying, okay, fine, we've looked at your credit score. No, you don't qualify for the government-backed program.
Have a nice day.
No, we can't help you. Have a nice day.
Exactly.
So you're saying now, I mean, with this meeting and delving into not just yourself, but other loan officers and explaining to them that take a closer look to the credit report.
Exactly.
See what First Republic Mortgage Bankers can do by working with Credit Plus. All right?
I mean, we were already looking at the credit report, but now Scott is saying, listen, spend 10, 20, 30 minutes more, analyze certain trade lines on the credit report,
right,
and see if we can issue some help to these people.
Maybe make some phone calls on their behalf to some of these trade lines and see where things really are.
I mean, out there, a lot of people are going through all kind of rigmarole, man. You don't know the amount of things I've heard. You might know.
Oh, believe you,
right?
Man,
but
I know.
The people out there need to realize that procrastination is a serious disease, man. People are just on the hold. They keep thinking things are going to get better. You know, you got to get up. You got to go and fend for yourself. You got to get out there. And you got to say, you know what? I'm going to grab life by the horns. I'm going to take control of my destiny. I'm going to do what it takes to be a homeowner or to, you know, consolidate my bills or whatever the case may be, try to take care of my situation so my generation can flourish.
One of the things you said, procrastination is very contagious. Pretty much, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it puts us in a mode that we don't need to be. There's another thing that is very contagious. When someone says, let's say hypothetically speaking, DJ Sean walks into the studios and you weren't here, and DJ Sean said to me, you know what? Don't work with Shazim, man. Shazim is not a great person. Shazim is not a good person. That is very contagious, and people listen. And you know who loses out? The folks who really, truly need the help. They lose out. And I have said to our listenership base here, don't take anyone's word for anything. You find out for yourself. It is very important that you take 5 minutes out of your day, out of your time, and speak with everyone. Speak with the loan officers from First Republic Mortgage Bankers. We're here in this Link Up Media building. And just like we put the kids on, we want to put you on with a loan officer.
Absolutely.
We want you to spend some time. And as you can see, Mr. President, Mr. Scott Siskin, is working very hard with his team in these hard times because of the subprime crisis that landed on a lot of individuals' head. He's the man who is always out there in Washington, all over the place lobbying. He knows what's going on. He knows what's coming on. And evidently, Scott is adhering to what Bernanke said 3.5 weeks ago, that the economy is going to get worse.
Absolutely, because Now, some interesting news that came out from Fannie Mae the other day. Usually every year around this time, we would get emails from Fannie Mae saying, we're thinking about loan limits are going to go up.
Right.
But because of the pricing of certain areas,
Right.
the value has been decreasing 3 to 5%. They're saying, you know what, we're going to hold up on increasing those limits. So now those people with jumbo loans out there are having a tougher time, obtaining a loan, obtaining financing.
Yeah.
And I urge people out there, folks, I'm going to throw the number out, 718-325-5555. Call right now. See the options that you have available to you. You might be surprised that you can save $1,000 a month.
Yep.
And I'm not just saying that to be, to be sarcastic in any way and say, oh, just call us, you'll save $1,000. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that there are people out there who have got bills that they're paying that they do not need to be paying. Even as much as $1,000, $1,200, $1,500. I've seen individuals save over $3,000 a month. Combined, I'm talking about with credit cards, car
$36,000
expenses.
a year.
Oh, big savings.
Yes.
Big dime saving. Now you're telling somebody, listen, your mortgage payment is lower, and you can put money in your bank.
Right.
The key to success.
It is the key to success. And folks, we just want to say, folks, we're here to help a lot of folks. So right now, I'm saying this to you. If you're out there and you're listening to us, you're listening to our verbiage, you're listening to the Shazim Ali, the refi doctor, you're listening to the squeeze. Take some time out of your day right now. Spend 5 minutes. 5 minutes on the phone lines with this man who just spoke and say, Shazim Ali, what can you do for me? I have a house. I'm paying more than 7%. That's one. Two, Shazim, I have credit card bills and other bills. Can you eliminate these bills because I do own my own home? Shazim, it's the holidays. I ran out my credit cards. I also need some cash. Can you help me? Shazim, big things are happening. I need to make some moves. And I really need cash. I need to help out my family members. I need to help out the kids with some education money. What can I do? Can you break things down for me? Can you give me options? We're a bank. We can give you options. First Republic Mortgage Bankers. So right now, let's open up the phone lines to multiple states, starting right here with our 3 immediate states. That's New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey. You've got Florida, you've got Georgia, you've got Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, that is, Maine, Delaware, Maryland. Give a call right now and ask for Shazim. I always think of Shazam. So, just relate to it that way. Shazam, So call us right now, 5 minutes. He's ready to take your calls personally, confidentially, and off the air. Ask all the questions you have. And if you have heard negative things, ask him about those negative things. Confirm them for yourself. Find out for yourself. Never take anyone's word. A former employee of mine came to me a few months ago and said, Squeeze, you were absolutely right. When you told me about our culture and how our culture can reflect upon each other and what to be careful, but yet look out for our culture, you were right. And you know what I told him? I said, unfortunately, in this day and age, you are building trust, but in the back of your mind, never trust anyone. Find out for yourself. Trust is something that is built. Okay? Don't take anyone's word for anything. You are your own person, listening to this radio station, reading newspaper, watching television. Okay? Draw your own analogy. That's what Squeeze has to say to you. You are the most important person in your life. That's where it starts. Because if you don't take care of you, you can't take care of anyone else. And I always remember about this when you're traveling on the plane, they always say, put that oxygen mask on your face first before you put it on the other individual's face. Yep. I always remember that.
Analyze yourself first. Absolutely.
So, folks, that's how you have to look at it. Right now, Shazim, you're going to take some calls, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, folks, once again, if you're out there, you own your own property, you want a better interest rate. You want to get rid of that adjustable rate mortgages. Your credit card, you need some cash. Whatever problems you're having with your house right now financially, you can refinance. Make the call. You want to buy a house? We've got the interest rates right here, 5.5% for refinancing. Multiple loan programs are giving you that. The number to call right now is 718-325-55.